Welcome to the Voice of the Prophet. My name is Pastor Emmanuel Renee after my left.
Minister Carla.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Well, we're going to talk about today a call to prayer.
Yes.
Is that all right now?
That's okay.
Like a press, share, and tell your friends that the Voice of the Prophet is in.
Yes, God.
That maybe God going to say something to us today, right?
Yes.
Well, praise the Lord. We're going to talk about, let's start with 1 Timothy chapter 2. Verse 1 to 2. We begin with reading God's holy word. I exhort therefore that first of all, supplications, prayers, and intercession, and giving of thanks be made for all men. Right? So now we look at it, sometimes we find out that the call to prayer is not just prayers, but it's supplication.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people don't even know what supplication is. You know, and the French is talk about supplication is a begging. I know they say you're supposed to beg, but it says supplication is a begging for something earnestly or humbly. Supplication is more like somebody of greater authority, you begging them for mercy.
That's good. Yeah.
Like a parent. I know about supplication when my father bring out that whip, man, I went to supplication. I didn't need prayer. I need supplication. You know, I began to beg not to get that beating.
Yes.
In a sense that you're going to a higher authority for mercy.
Yes, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
And supplication is very important because supplication say I'm guilty.
Yeah.
It doesn't say I'm deserving.
That's good.
It's different from going boldly. You know, the Bible says you have to go bold into the throne of prayer. But for Timothy to talk about, we have to come in supplication.
Yes, God.
It is a humility.
Yeah.
It is a humble
Yes.
stance when you come to supplication and saying, God, I know I'm not deserving of this.
Yes, God.
But because of your grace.
Yes.
Humbleness is you know, if you go in supplication to a man, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Men should not go to men to do supplication.
Yes, yes.
You understand that? But it isn't the fact that supplication is supposed to be done to someone or something greater than you. Men are, I don't care what authority men have, you still call, I don't care if you poor, broke down, disgusted, whatever sexuality, whatever you think you are, you still call humanity.
Yes, yes.
So you're not greater than me. You may have more money than me. You may have more stuff than me. You may have more authority than me. That doesn't mean I need to come to you for supplication.
That's good. Yes, Lord. That's good.
It's supposed to be done to someone greater, which is only to God.
Yes.
As Him being God and judge
This is good.
and everything else. So I come to Him with a humble heart to make my demands. Not that I'm worthy of it or telling Him to do it for me. But I come in the grace that He is God.
Yes, God.
And I come in the grace knowing, hey, I'm not holy unto myself.
Yes.
I'm not greater than anything else. I'm coming for you because of your grace.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
And that's the first thing you're supposed to do is the prayer of supplication. And most people don't even do that anymore.
No. That's so true.
Because now, when you go to supplication, that's when you have an audience. Okay. And you go into prayers. And you go into intercession.
Yes, God.
And then guess what happened? Intercession is when, in type of prayer, when you intercede for somebody else.
Yes.
It is not prayer if you're not interceding for somebody else.
Yes, that's good.
And look at this and say, and after you intercede, after you supplication, do prayers, you intercede, and then guess what you do next? You give thanks.
Yes, God.
Why do you give thanks? Because I have something.
Yes, you receive. Yes,
that's the three lines of prayers. And He said, be made for all men, even the one you don't like.
Yeah.
Even the one you don't agree with. Even the ones you don't desire. Even the ones you don't care about. And look what it says, for kings, the kings you don't like, the
Yeah.
presidents you don't like, the people you don't care about.
This is good,
It's
God.
supposed to be made for all men,
Amen.
not for people. If you pick and choose who you're praying for, who you do supplication for, or interceding for, or giving thanks for, then you're not really truly
Come
praying,
on. Yes.
because it's supposed to be done even to your enemies. You pray for
Yeah,
them,
God,
and those
pray
who
for
don't
them.
like you,
You pray
you
for
pray for
them.
them.
Yes.
He said, for kings and for all that are in authority.
Yes, God.
If you like them or not, you pray for
This
them
is good.
who are in authority.
This is good.
And look what he said, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life in all godliness and honesty. So he's saying this, right? If we're not having a peaceful life, it's because we're not praying for everybody.
Yes. This
We're
is
only
good.
praying for the ones we like, and the one that we desire, and the one that we care about,
Yes.
and the one that we want.
Yes.
Let you
This
say
is
something.
good though, because it's telling you right here for all men. And we do have a tendency of picking and choosing who we want to pray for. That's like an apple tree. When you pick the apples out of the apple tree, not all the apples be ripe, you know. But you gotta, this, you know, you're picking them all because all of them look the same. So we can't just pick out who we want to pray for. And I love when you talk about supplication, the begging. You don't hear about that. People don't go before God and beg Him anymore. They don't go before God and say, God, you know, because of His grace, you know, ask Him for something and beg. Because as you say, supplication is a begging. You know, you say, God, please. That's like asking God for long life. You beg God for long life.
You know, God said in the Bible, come bold into the throne. But He never said to come pridefully.
Yes, that's good. Oh, this is good. Yes,
You
God.
know, never said that. You know, to come pridefully into the throne of grace. But if prayer is selective, it's not prayer.
Yes, and that's good too. Because people do select who they want to pray for. It's for all men.
For
The
all
good, the evil, everyone.
The ones you don't like.
Yes.
So if there's problems in the world, could it be the people
Oh, gosh.
that are supposed to be praying? They're not
This is
praying
good.
for the people that really, for everybody,
Yeah.
so that we can live a peaceful life. So we don't look towards God when there's problems. We look toward our prayer life. Is it selective?
This is good.
Is it
Yes, amen.
spiritual racism? That where we
Amen.
pick and
Oh, this is
choose
good. Yes,
what
God.
we pray for,
Yes.
and then when the enemy comes in and do what he wants to do, we call God, and God said, hold up, I already told you have to pray for everybody.
Yes, yes.
Not the ones you like,
Amen.
not your friends, not only your mother and father.
Yes.
There are other people besides your world
Yes.
and this world. So when
Amen.
you begin to look at them, that's when you begin to pray universally, not just locally.
Yes, God. I like that.
Amen.
word, universal.
Well, we're going to stop right here. My name is Pastor Emmanuel. I have to my left.
Minister Carla.
We have one thing to say to you.
Jesus is Lord.
God bless you.